Peter, you were volunteering at the conference for the past 2 days. What's it been like?
It's been a great experience overall. It's been quite a privilege to be able to meet with some of the best scientists in the fields that they're working in. Also, there's like a diverse range of scientists here from different fields, so I'm getting a good aspect of people who are working in fields that I'm involved in. I'm a structural biologist in the final year of my PhD, so my work is quite like focused on protein structure. So it's nice to see how the work that I'm very specifically working on feeds into all these different categories of scientific research that are really advancing health.
So which of the talks that you've seen have come closest to the research that you do in Trinity?
So Carl Desereth had a great talk about optogenetics and its origins, and it's looking at how ion-proton channels have been effectively engineered by scientists to have a function to assess how cells work, and you're able to control neurons using a new technique. And but he went into the details of when he was doing his PhD. He did the groundwork to find out how it worked himself. And I asked him afterwards, when you had this base result, it was like, did you know that it was groundbreaking? He was like, yeah. So it was sort of very I don't know. It was like a bit relieving to hear that someone can get so excited about the results and know that later on it goes on to feed into all these different things. Opens up a new field, in fact. So people I work with, they use his technique. The technique has allowed for the advancement in looking at how brains work in general.
And what's your research specifically?
My research isn't actually focused on consciousness in the brain as much as everyone else at this talk is sort of focusing on. My work specifically is about, I'm looking at how a viral protein inhibits the innate immune system. So we get infected with viruses. Normally, the immune system dampens that down, but viruses have evolved ways to counteract our immune defense. There's a back and forth arms race. I'm looking at a specific viral protein that has evolved to counteract a human protein that's designed to stop virus infection. So I'm trying to work out its specific interaction.
So what's it like to come to a conference where the speakers are all from different disciplines, exploring different themes, rather than, say, a really specific research area?
I have friends doing work in different labs, and also other friends doing different PhDs in different places, and just, normal friends who aren't doing involved in science. But a lot of the focus of the talks, normal people who aren't all day thinking about these things, but it's still in the general public interest. So the fact that the talks aren't just specifically about my field is nice, because it shows you what's going on in the rest of the field, and it is a very broad, expansive topic. Science covers a lot of different things. It's never going to end. Also, the work that's being done into artificial intelligence, the future of AI, the brain, consciousness, how we're all going to develop these things, health, disease, they're all just fantastic. Also, some of the genetics, just incredible. The advances that are probably coming around the corner. It sort of feels, I don't know, it's a little bit privileged to be able to actually hear about the stuff before it gets into the popular science or pop media, and everyone's going to be talking about it.
Very good. Thank you, Peter. Good to chat to you.
Yep.